We've got a terrific low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got McHale. Thomas is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then there's Hill, and it's Howard in at the center position. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Fox. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. And it's Wade in the corner. Fires the three, and the three ball is good.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Three-pointer. No good on that one. And it's Portland the other way. Howard, the pass to Wade. It's Thomas outside. Rebound by the Raptors. Raptors moving the ball around. Fox kicks to Ingram. First quarter, just over a minute played. Hill with some nice D. The slam dunk by Wade.
Oh, stylish slam by Dwayne Wade. Never one to pass or a chance to make a statement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hart, and it's sent back by Howard. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against Philadelphia. McHale against Hart. Howard trying to free himself up. McHale, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And he banks in the layup.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Raptors trail by 9.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Hart, and he gets the jumper to drop. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Now here's Wade. Against Washington, he was really on his game. The Raptors shooting their first free throw this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Free throw good. Hart. Raptors trail by 9. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Fox, and the Raptors miss again.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Hill.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
on the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Hart, that's good.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
Wade passes to Howard. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Now here's Wade. He has 7. Thomas passes to Howard.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Misses in close. It's stolen by Wade. Outside Hill. Back to Wade. Three-pointer. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Hart. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Thomas passes to McHale. Back to Thomas. Pass to McHale. Outside Hill. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Fast break Toronto. Hart with it. Grant Hill covering. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about changing strategies or even more?
Well, I think if you're a head coach or a member of the front office, it always is an opportunity to evaluate where you are, win or lose. But I think the first few months, you've got to think about, all right, is the whole group connected? Are they working toward winning? Are they being unselfish and putting the organization first? If you can answer those questions, then you can make your next move.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And he's good on the first of 3. James Harden, he's checked in for Hart. Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against Washington. Hill dishes to McHale. The 3 from Thomas. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Ingram wide open. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
What a phenomenal pull-up jumper from Ingram. Forcing the D to honor his quickness and then making them pay with that sweet stroke.
It's tipped. Stolen by Thomas. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
For Toronto, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. The first one falls. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
The Trailblazers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First free throw is good.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, He's decisive, and he can play at a high level.
So it's Toronto now. They trail by 6. A shot by Harden, wide open, off target with his 3. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Portland.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
Here's Ingram after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Jacks up a 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's Harden to end the run. That one, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Marbury. That one falls, coming off McHale's feet.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the jam by Harden.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
McHale passes to Marbury. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 11. Passes it to Fox. In the corner, it's Ingram. No good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Wade. Right side kicks to Wade. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. They grab their own miss. And the pass to McHale. Here's Marbury. No good. Not a friendly rim at all. This trip down. And stolen by McHale. And the jam by Whiteside.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now here's Harden. He had 19 points in the win against Philadelphia. And that one is off. Excellent D from Wade.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
For 3, it's hauled in by the Raptors. And here is Fox. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia.
And what a wrecking ball defensively, seen by the 4 steals he had in that game.
Here's Smits. Gets it off. Dwayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Trailblazers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Trailblazers pretty much in control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Hart is out there with Harden. Then it's Livingston. Then there's Ilgauskas. And it's Turkoglu in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here's Ilgauskas. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks, he was awesome on the defensive end as well.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
McHale finds Kuzma. Wade for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Livingston's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Phillips says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
No good from McHale.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Hits it from three-point range. And it's 9 points for Flash.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
Here's Marbury. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Raptors trail by 12. It's stolen by Wade. Power dishes to Wade. Pass to Marbury. Lets the three fly. Howard kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Marbury. Fires for three. Rebounded by Livingston.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
To the middle. And Toronto turns it over again. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Raptors in second.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Harden. Turkoglu outside. For the three.
And the outside game just not clicking for them tonight. That three-point percentage is up from where it was in the first quarter, but that ain't saying a whole lot.
Kuzma passes to Wade. Here's Marbury. Bangs home the trifecta. Marbury's got 5.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Passes it to Livingston. Harden outside. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
The shot by Wade, no good.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Turkoglu passes to Harden. Launches it. And there's the whistle. That goes on Flash. That is his first foul of the game. And Portland making a change here. Thomas has checked in. Trailblazers leading by 13. From past the arc, sinks the three-pointer. He's got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
His three-pointer's off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
And a chance now to look at the schedule coming up for the Toronto Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Wednesday, that one misses. Here's Livingston. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia. Harden finds Hart. And stolen by Kuzma. McHale passes to Wade. Dishes it to Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Toronto calls timeout. He's checked in for Toronto. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Flash. And a switch here also for Portland. Hill, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Ilgauskas kicks to Ingram. Fox against Thomas. Ilgauskas trying to get open. The 9-footer's on the mark. Fox has got his second bucket.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Ingram missing. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Portland. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Howard finds McHale. From in close, and it's Wade getting it to go. Wade's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, Wade is doing what he does best, finding the cup, playing with that relentless energy on the offensive end.
Now here's Harden. He's got 8. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
James Harden. One shot.
One shot. Harden, no good on the free throw.
When you have one of the great scorers in the history of the game, as you do with James Harden, obviously you want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Trailblazers leading by 16. Hill passes to McHale. Back to Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
Well, the power of D. Wade. Once he's deep inside, he is ready to send it in with authority.
Harden surveying the D. With the floater, and it's sent back by Howard. High post McHale. 14 points from him the last game against Washington.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
Livingston, the pass to Fox. 1:44 left in the second quarter. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal. And likes the view from there. He's a strong mid-range shooter.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
Good on the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And there's the pass to Livingston. Ilgauskas dishes to Fox. And stolen by Howard. Outside Hill. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
And Toronto making a change here. Oubre's checked in. Here's Fox. Pass to Ilgauskas. 23 seconds left in the first half. And good that time. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Wade drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wade's got 28 points for the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Fox with it. Over Thomas. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting and hopefully start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to the halftime show. If they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, they need to change their strategy. We can see that. Jacking up three-pointers left and right, many of them contested or from deep range, just isn't the way to play basketball, fellas.
And since we've got a moment, let's go to social media, see what's on the fans' minds. And a totally random question we picked out. It's from Eric James 123. Why is it that EJ is the best dressed guy on the set?
Let me check your phone, Ernie.
Why?
Yeah, let Shaq inspect it because that has to be a burner account. No one thinks you're the best dressed up here.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And here's some numbers on Fox. He's coming off an excellent season. And he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
Oh, yeah, one of the most dependable scorers in the league. He really saved him in several games a season ago. Hart finds Ingram. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Hill. Now McHale. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. They've got Thomas. McHale is out there with Howard. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Hill in at the small forward.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And so here's Portland. It's an 18-point game. Ingram against Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
And it's Ingram missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. And he's finally able to knock one down. Ingram's got 6.
And no one is catching Ingram in the open floor. This guy is like a rocket.
And Thomas, here we go, shoots over Fox. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Here's Hart. Buries it down low. He's got 13.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Here's Wade. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Hart, wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McHale outside. Thomas outside. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. McHale's got his 6th assist on the night. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now here's McHale.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Portland, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
The line for the Trailblazers, Kevin McHale.
And he can't get the first one. Whiteside's checked in for Dwight Howard. He hits the second from the line. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
A shot by McHale, no good. Raptors trail by 20. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And the basket is good. McHale's got 7.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Open shot by Hart, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
You can't just stop
when there's a pick set up, gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters to help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Here's Fox. The Blazers getting the bucket. It's stolen. Right side against Fox. It's 2-on-1. The finish. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
And the Raptors making a change here. Turkoglu's checked in. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Portland. Van Exel comes in for Thomas. Free throw good, Fox.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Marbury passes to Van Exel. Fires from deep. And another three for Portland.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
High arcing shot and the basket by Turkoglu.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
Here's Van Exel. Rebounded by Livingston. Livingston's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Kicks it to Turkoglu. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Up and in on the layup. Smits has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Here's Livingston, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Nick Van Exel.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And the first one at the line is good. James Harden, he's checked in for the Raptors. So he gets them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Van Exel. From outside the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Van Exel's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Harden will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors, trailing by 19. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
Offensive rebound. To the paint. Here's Smits. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Smits has got his second basket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Kuzma passes to Marbury. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Harden up top. 13 points in the game. Here's Livingston. A beautiful reverse layup. Livingston's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Whiteside finds Kuzma. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Passes to Livingston. And there it is for him. Livingston's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The feed to Whiteside. Off target from the baseline. Raptors trail by 13. Out to the wing. Smits, good. Smits has got 6 in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Portland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Whiteside trying to break free, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 13. Now, here's Whiteside. Defended by Turkoglu. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Livingston's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Inside, Smits. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. He's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Whiteside, the pass to Marbury. Here's Kuzma. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now, here's Hart. 15 points in the game. There's the pass to Livingston. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Portland leading by 12. Marbury passes to Van Exel. Here's Marbury. Over Hart. Misses off the right iron. On the wing, Harden. And he stays with it. Here's Smits. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Smits has got 10 points in just the second half. Now through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Trailblazers lead by 10. We'll be back shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Hart. Livingston is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Smits, and at the center locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
It's deflected. Back from outside. They get it back. Good D by Wade. Portland leading by 8. Lays it up off the glass. Wade's got 32 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Hart, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Hart, the pass to Livingston. Pass to Smits. In the corner, it's Oubre. Pass to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
That's tipped. Passes it to Hart. Down low, Smits. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
And Toronto making a change here. Ilgauskas has checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Thomas has checked in. Here's Hart. That 3 off the mark. Portland leading by 7. And here is Howard. Hart with it. Wade picks him up. Livingston can't hit. And so he'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Thomas, no good. It's stolen by McHale. To the middle. And there's Isaiah Thomas, the assist by McHale. McHale's got assist number 7 for him tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Hard against Wade. And again, no good by Toronto. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Thomas finds Hill. Three-pointer, Wade. The shot misses. Now Toronto takes it the other way. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Thank you, David.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Howard kicks to Thomas. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Hill has it in the corner. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And it's Howard finishing it off. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 16 rebounds. Raptors trail by 9. And there's the pass to Livingston. And it's sent back by McHale. Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded. Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Hart, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Ilgauskas against Howard. Pass to McHale. Now the dish to Hill. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Howard. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Hard against McHale. Fox passes to Ilgauskas. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 21 rebounds. Thomas down low, guarded by Fox. No good from McHale. Raptors trail by 8. Pass to Fox. Takes the 13-footer. Bank shot. No good. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Passes it to Hart. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Hart's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Wade for 3. Rebounded by Livingston.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Shakes him. And the pass to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. Good. And now it's just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Oh, my goodness. Dwayne Wade, the big basket yet again. This guy loves these moments.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Here's Hart. Drills it from outside. Hart's got 32 points in the game.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Hill finds Thomas. McHale outside. It's Hill, top the key. Out to Wade. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you know, some players lean away from the spotlight. Wade, this guy takes center stage.
James Harden, he's checked in for the Raptors. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, they should be looking at a three-point lead. Hopefully for them, that miss won't cost them.
That ties it up.
This team leans heavily on James Harden when the game is hanging in the balance. Mr. Harden with a big shot.
Wade passes to Howard. Outside Thomas. Outside Hill. Over Ingram. Portland no good that time either. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Hard against Wade. A floater. Hart, no good. Portland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To take the lead. And sent back by Howard. McHale looking for an opening. Offensive rebound. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 2. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wade against Hart. Shot, high post. Got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic. Well, he is a guy who has made a career of nailing clutch shots. Dwayne Wade, wow.
Here's Hart. Pass to Livingston. For 3, Ingram. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road.